the, yeah, I mean, as well as Siva said, some of the people are took the form, they didn't have it, bring it on Sunday, so before you come in, there will be people at the door to take care of it. But if you have it, again, I'm going to give it back to you. If Sunday she buys a house, why don't you just take it? But I didn't want to process her credit because I lose money. Because if I process her credit card, but when I return the money, I don't take the money, I have to give her $9.97. Why am I going to pay the credit card company rich? So my goal is to give you the money back. And then create a relationship that you're making money with me. I don't want to make money from me. We're not making money from each other. We're making it together. Yes.
Now, back to this thing, so on the 7th, if our bid is the highest bid of those people, we have no way to come back later and offer a higher bid, right? The 7th is the cutoff time, that's it. It's fair, I mean,
yeah. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to pitch you against my other students. That, hey, you know what, because do I make any more money if you bid more?
Yeah.
So I've taken my incentive out also. If I wanted to say, hey, I make 25% or some percent, then I would say that, okay, yeah, let's bid it up higher, so the realtors have that incentive. Because they're making a 6% commission, so they want to sell it for the highest. I don't care. I want you to get for $260, I still make this, $200,000, I still make the same. So I don't bid against each other. What I will do is sometimes I will, because of my experience and my partner's experience, if I see somebody is lowballing, and I said, you know what, don't waste your time. The banks are not idiots. They have a minimum reserve. Also, they don't tell me. What we have found, in order to win, you have to about 53 to 63% of the starting bid price. That's a pretty significant discount from the starting bid price. Don't become greedy. You're not going to get it. And if it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house in a good area, you better go higher. Because they sell like that. And if it's a hot market, then, it goes faster. But if you want to go 70% below, go Detroit, go to Michigan, and go 70% below, because that's not a hot demand market.
So no demand of bidding price.
Yeah, bidding up. So then you go below.
So
Typically 53% on average, but if you want to.
Yes.
Yes, the answer is
The
yes.
answer is yes.
You were telling us about the 10X rule and then send answers to,
Yes. And
what's the email address?
here, this is my personal contact information. And so the 10X rule, again, you don't have to. It's a challenge. I promise you, your life is going to change. People have written me, thanked me so many times for this one.
your cell phone number?
Yeah, that's my cell phone number. And
Your real name is Wajid Salam.
yes, Wajid Salam.
Wajid Salam.
Said जी, क्या कर? Said जी, बहुत अच्छा है.
बहुत अच्छा.
Wajid Salam.
So can I have the privilege of taking you for lunch?
Smart man.
All day Sunday.
Always Sunday. And yeah, just fill out the form. If you need a form, I have extra ones, and then give it to Midge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about
Yeah.
one of my gurus?
Please.
J.T. Fox?
JT Bucket. JT and I, we've done a joint venture.
Great.
Yeah.
I just looked up on Facebook, on your Facebook page, we have 109 mutual friends.
Yes.
J.T. Fox.
Damien, and I spoke at their stage at Mega Massive. Yeah.
Okay, I've been to 3 megas, I probably heard this.
Okay, back to me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 20th, we get the property. Assuming we win the bid, it's high enough, the bank loves it, we're all good, so we get the property at that point. Now, if we decide to just keep it, do whatever we want to do, it's just ours. Now,
It's your property.
okay, if we want to give it back to you guys,
Yeah.
that's where you take $4,500,
No, $1,600.
$1,600, that's
Property preservation fee.
Okay,
$1,600 is a property preservation fee and marketing fee. Because to do that work, quite frankly, when I heard my partners doing it, I wanted to raise it to 3 times that amount. And they goes, no, this is not our money making. This is our ensuring that the students are successful.
So if we do that, what typically is the type, if we give back to you guys, what typically does it? So if we do this be essentially a cash out. We'll give it to you guys can sell, do whatever you're gonna do, and then we get cash once it gets sold?
Because, yeah,
We get the income for
Yeah.
rental on it, or what's the?
it's not a rental income. You're the bank. You're getting
I
the
see.
monthly cash flow. Because the goal is to create residual income.
So we're not
So
just
now-
cash, how you want to get cash
Yes.
for it.
So what people are doing is if you have a 401k, IRA, your savings account, that it's not doing, that's not earning anything. This is incredible to go to your IRA. So people are literally investing, people are buying hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's good. And also, people can buy for $25,000. Not everybody has $100,000, $200,000 in their IRA, but more people have $50,000. That is doing nothing, losing money. They're on mutual funds, making 2%. So they can do 12%, 15%, 25%. They're just unbelievable return. And so you can, by the way, you can also invest from your IRA and do that.
Jordan, I think to help them out, to answer your question, you become the seller. So when the property's on the market, somebody wants to buy it, you become like
In the
a.
bank, and it's a $35 a
Exactly,
month.
instead of carry-back type paper, sometimes you might get a cash offer or a combination of both. You make a decision at the time, you become the seller. They're representing you in marketing the property.
Typically, what we have is asset managers. So when you send the property to us, it's assigned to that asset manager depending on what region of the country that property is. It's his or her job now to market this. Once in a while, we will get cash offers. And then they will tell you, and it's your decision, any offer that we get that's worth getting you involved, they will call you and always also suggest you. They'll say that, hey, you know what? Hey, Marco, you got this cash offer. You bought it for 18. We got an offer for 25 cash. Man, take the money and run. Or they'll say that, hey, we got an offer for $20,000 and you bought it for 18, but I've got 2 buyers who wants to pay owner financing. I think if you want to take 20 and run, it's your decision, but I think if you let me, I can find a owner finance buyer for $35,000. So your decision, you want to take 35 or 20. But if you take the $40,000 owner financing offer, the way to cash out, because a lot of my students, they want cash now instead of waiting 30 years. So what we do is we sell the note at a discount, almost at closing, and get $5,000, whatever after discounting. So that's like almost wholesale. That's our version of wholesaling. Is for you, we get the note for $40,000. You put $18,000. We sold it the note. We discounted for $25,000. If you have these discounted, and then but $25,000, now you make $7,000 on this. That's wholesale. You take the money and run and do reinvest again. Take your profit, reinvest it, buy the next house. So you can do that also. And we are working to find more and more these note buyers, because what happens with this, if I have $40,000 note at 12%, if I discount that note to $25,000, what happens to the return on investment on that note? Incredibly, it goes to like double. 12, it goes to 25, 30%, depending on how much the discount. So somebody bought that note, and what we do, we're also servicing the note on behalf of our investors. So we have control, we're collecting the money for them, all of the headaches gone.
That's $35 a month.
Yeah, $35 a month. I think there's a one-time loading fee of $47. Just first month, and then after this $35. As a matter of fact, once you have 10 or 20, I forget what the number is, 20, it goes down to as low as $25 a month.
That's a new
Yeah.
But now, as far as the $2,500 fee, that's if we get the bid on the 20th.
You don't pay the 20, when you win the bid, that's when you pay the 25.
Okay, so we paid a balance of 50%.
That was the 50% plus the 25.
Okay. So, all right, so there's whatever, however this thing is proposed now, I guess you wouldn't normally do rentals, you're only do self-finance, that's kind of the ultimate goal, right? Do you also do, are you also do rentals on the property?
No rentals.
This is a strict.
No rentals because the kiss of death is 2 R's, renovation and renters.
You can do it yourself.
You can- yeah.
They're not gonna do it for you.
I'm not gonna do it for you. That's what I'm saying, that the reason it's working, because I eliminated you.
I'm old, but
It's not worth it. I'm serious.
And when you sell when you sell it, and you have the note, and you wanna cash it out, I'll buy it. I'll buy the note.
So he's a note buyer. So here's, and by the way, if you can advertise, you can also sell the note yourself, or you can have us sell it. If we sell it, we charge a 10% fee for selling the note. So if those have been in the business, they constantly ask us, wow, your fees are unbelievable. So you appreciate more the longer you've been in the business.
So typically, if you guys are processing 800 properties, and how much time are they going to have to spend on my property to market it and do the do the preservation and all that stuff? And typically, how long would it take this to resolve as far as either getting
But 90
cash or?
90 to 120 days. So if you can take that money and turn it over twice, if you're making 15 to 20% for the first time, and then you go, if you're cashing out, that is. If you sold it to note to him, made $5,000 on $20,000 investment, look at the return, annualize that return. That's a pretty nice return, and then you get to do double dip on it, you go second round. And if you get lucky, if it's at 90 days, maybe every 90 days you get to run even 4 times. But figure two times, and then if you get lucky, you get 3 times, 4 times.
You said typically on your owner finance situation,
Yeah.
you're like a 25%, you said is kind of what you'd expect to see on that?
No. It's talking about if you want to discount it, sell it.
Discounting the sellers. Typically when we sell the note, we make sure that our investor, you or the note buyer, because he wants to make money also.
Yeah.
So if you're selling the note, you make $5,000 because you need the money now. And he's building his portfolio.
30 years.
And for 30 years, he's waiting. So he's got a healthy return for him. But we do not discount it enough that you don't make any money. This is the balance. We work everything backwards for doing that.
So then, as far as doing your due diligence, if it's in another state, so as far as bidding on property, like say I have a friend in Dallas, then that's probably where I want to try and buy a property in Dallas. Or if I have a friend in Michigan, and you say, somewhere where I can say, hey, go look at this piece of property for me. And tell me what you
On Sunday, I'll teach you all the detail that if you don't have somebody anywhere, because what if you have Dallas,
Yeah.
but if it's a better deal in Tennessee,
Yeah, okay.
your money goes further
Let me
here.
handle it for you anyway.
So what we will do for you is what people are, again, if you let me choose the property, Ken said, I'm going to do a better job than you.
Oh, you'll choose the property for us too?
Yes, because if you just tell me that, hey, because if I chose a property for you, then I have almost the liability is almost on me that if you don't make money, right?
Yeah.
So I have to be very conscientious. And this is a small club. And so if somebody loses money, word goes around faster than if somebody makes money. So I have to do it. So what we do is we create small pools of property, especially if you want to get it from our inventory. We wouldn't have bought it in our inventory if we can make money. And we are very conscientious that when we sell it, that make sure that there's enough meat in it for you and the note buyer and the end buyer. Because the end buyer has to have sweat equity. They're putting their sweat equity. So that once they do it, they're doing it also. Yes. Because that's why if you don't create winners along the way, then we're looking for the next sucker, somebody to left holding the bag. So we'd rather make little, but make it in volume, than try to get rich in one deal.
So for example, let's say the property goes for my winning bid price is 60,000.
Yep.
Let's say. So then after like 3 months, I might say like $5 grand. If I want to just cash it out or do the note or something like that on it, it probably make, maybe seem like about 5,000.
Depending on the game. And if you wait, the longer you wait, the more you'll make, because you're seasoning the note.
That's right.
Because that means you have, what I'm talking about, we sell it right at closing. Right at closing, because we have already our internal note buyers like George, that they're ready to buy it today. And they know that we're servicing the note. And so the seasoning requirement, they just want the discount to stuff. But if you season it, then you can sell it in the open market. And there are seminars on notes and stuff that are, you just Google it. There's all kinds of people that are love to get that kind of return on the money.
How long did you have to wait before it gets seasoned to the point where you really get a month on it?
Well, this,
So a year or something, or 2 years?
I mean, we would like to see a year, but listen, there's another program where you can sell enough to recapture your capital, we'll do more deals, and let that, we together.
Partial.
It's called work together on the note.
Yeah.
See, there's different ways.
And note business is another fascinating business. This is what he's talking about, is selling partial.
Because somebody I'd look into.
Yeah, that you only sell enough months to recoup your investment. Because if you bought it for 18 and we sold it for 40, you had $22,000 worth of profit in it, right?
Yeah.
If you and you're earning 12% on the face value of the note.